Un petit bruit de prédateur qui n'était pas voulu. Excusez-moi. Allô? Allô? Prédator? Il y a quelqu'un dans le bordel? Allô? Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un dans le bousin? Ça va, heureusement qu'en Kubo il sait pas écrire.
Eh capitaine, je reçois une communication de quelqu'un que vous connaissez et ça m'a l'air d'être une personne vraiment exceptionnelle, hein.
Merci, Tophone, pour les 50 mois. Niveau 3. Personne exceptionnelle, merci. Merci, merci. Salut. Bonsoir. Et je suis flou, tout à fait. Il faut que je trouve un moyen de garder le point, parce que je le refais à chaque fois, je sais pas pourquoi. Attendez, il faut que je me vois en plus grand. Merde. Ça m'a l'air pas trop mal là. Ça m'a l'air pas trop mal. Salut Stréline, merci. Tac tac tac. Tac tac tac. Salut Jean-Pietre, salut French Slay, salut Easy l'Ancien, salut Lowena, salut Onkubo, salut Stréline, salut Onicorus, salut Kefin, salut Galwen, salut Dandan, Yotophone, merci pour les 50 mois. On tire 3. Ça va? Vous allez bien? Salut Jean-Marie. Exactement, c'est ça. C'est tout ce que... C'est évidemment ce que je disais. Vous avez vu, j'ai réparé le chat. Plus propre. Plus... voilà. Tout est nickel. Même Lieutenant Dan, quand il parle, ça dépasse plus. Alors, qu'est-ce que ça raconte de beau? Ça a été votre journée? Vous avez fait des choses extraordinaires? Comme moi, évidemment. Par contre, t'as vu, t'es tout blanc, Lieutenant Dan. Alors moi, je te vois bleu ciel sur le chat de Twitch. Bleu un peu plus foncé sur... un peu plus saturé sur le chat, sur Twitch chat. Et blanc sur le chat là. Salut Cassie. Merci beaucoup. Merci, merci. Et bon livre. Ouais. Je vais mettre un petit peu plus clair. C'est mieux. T'as pas réussi à me hack, c'est surtout que... c'est surtout que t'as pas choisi de couleur. Ou que le truc de chat prenne des couleurs un peu au pif. En Kubo vert, Galwan orange. Non, remarque.
Capitaine, un mécène galactique vient de nous envoyer un petit cadeau.
Attends. C'est quoi le bidule rouge à droite du logo Twitch sur la barre en bas? C'est quoi? Le logo, le bidule rouge. À droite du logo Twitch. C'est quoi le logo Twitch? Logo Twitch. Il doit être... ah là. Ah là? Non, c'est juste du... Ah, là, en plus, tu vois pas. En bas, tout en bas à gauche, là. C'est pour le style. Voilà. C'est Chocostein qui a fait ce qu'il avait envie. Merci, Lox. Merci d'avoir offert un abo à Jean Mokhtar. Est-ce que tu connais Jean Mokhtar ou c'est le nom qui fait juste rire? Et merci. Bah, et content que ça vous plaise. Cassie, je sais pas si t'as vu ma... Même Lox, si vous avez vu ma transition Hop là. En toute simplicité, bien sûr. Eh ouais. Et j'ai une outro, j'ai une outro très spéciale. Je pense qu'il y a que moi sur tout Twitch. Non, c'est pas vrai. J'en ai déjà vu des gens qui font ça. Parce que c'est quand même rare qu'il y ait des musiques de fin spécifiques aux outros. Mais en vrai, j'en ai déjà vu. Merci bien. Je me suis fait chier. Et merci à Chocostein qui m'a fait le pixel art en bas, évidemment. Et à toutes les personnes. Ouais, je chante à la fin. Je chante comme mon idole. Euh, je vais dire une connerie, mais je me souviens plus de ton nom. Comme mon idole Danny Briand. Voilà, c'est ça que je voulais dire. Le truc, c'est que mon outro, il y a plein de gens qui la verront jamais, puisqu'il reste jamais jusqu'à la fin, en fait. Donc, dommage. Elle existe en VOD, en un peu plus dégueulasse. J'avoue que les VOD, oh putain de merde. Mais je crois que je l'ai regardé trop vite. J'ai regardé si c'était bien passé avec l'audio et tout, puis c'était vraiment dégueulasse. Mais je pense que c'est parce que je l'ai vu trop rapidement. Vous avez vu aussi que vous avez des badges tout neufs. Des petits casques. C'est pour ça que maintenant je vais vous appeler les petits casse-couilles. Voilà. C'est le nouveau nom. Parce que vous avez des casques. Ça marche bien, les yeux qui s'allument pour T2 ou T3, j'aime bien. Je suis content parce que c'est un peu discret, mais ça fait stylé quand même. C'est toi le mien. Je pense que le problème, c'est que si les casse-couilles. Si les gens m'entendent dire les casse-couilles des gens de mon chat qui connaissent pas, ça va être mal pris. Oui, oui, il se permet. Salut Laïta. Tu te téléportes à bord. Hein. Qu'est-ce que je veux dire Bah voilà, sinon, bah ce soir on va faire du jeu, hein, parce qu'à un moment donné c'est bien beau d'avoir une nouvelle DA, mais il faut faire quelque chose. Il faut faire des choses. Attends, ça passe un peu trop haut le chat, je le vois. 1. On va l'arrêter, tiens, là, comme ça, il y a un saut de ligne, ça se verra pas. Hop, là on est bon. Et ce soir, on va jouer à The Invincible, adapté du roman The Invincible, écrit par Jean The Invincible. Non, il s'appelle, je sais plus comment. Qui a l'air d'être un jeu, qui a l'air d'être un jeu intense. Pas intense, un jeu psychologique. Ça a l'air d'être cool. J'avais déjà, j'avais déjà épinglé un truc, Galouane, mais ça marche quand même. Ça marche quand même. Merci à toi. Ah, il a peut-être sauté quand j'ai redémarré le stream, c'est possible. Parce que j'avais oublié de virer la VOD. Si on est tous dans le vaisseau, il doit être gros, bah ouais. Il est pas mal. On a toujours pas de nom de vaisseau, hein, d'ailleurs. Hein. Si vous avez des propositions de nom de vaisseau. Ah bah non, oui, il était encore là. Ouais, le jeu a l'air cool, hein. Le jeu a l'air cool. Le G. La force G. Le point G, bien sûr. Si vous avez pas eu le vaisseau, salut Tomus. Il est comme ça. Voilà. Espèce de vaginette géante. La force G. Alors attendez, faut que je vire ce son de Predator, mais je sais pourquoi ça fait ça. Il faut que j'aille là. Et on va enlever le media holder de ça. Excusez-moi, je fais ma tambouille. Et ensuite le trigger. Trigger de son. Media holder, tac. Activer la source, tac. Et on attend qu'il termine. Et hop. Contrôler OBS. Élément OBS, media holder. Media holder, commande audio, désactiver la source. Normalement, on est bon, quelqu'un me fait un Predator ou quelque chose. Voilà. Et normalement, si je change de scène, ça va pas revenir tout seul. On est bon. Contact!
Tu veux faire des bébés avec moi, Guile?
Putain, ça... Vous avez vu, j'ai baissé le son. C'est moins... Ça arrache moins les oreilles. Pas... J'ai fait un truc spécifique pour que ce soit moins... pour que ce soit moins... moins fort au niveau du son. Comme ça, on est bien. Bref. On va se faire une petite fête. Demain, je rajouterai, si j'ai le temps, des sons et je renommerai tout ça. J'ai pas encore renommé tout ça. On va avoir la maladie du saut dans l'espace-temps. Bah, je pense que c'est ça, hein, Trophy Drake. Je pense que c'est ça. Mais c'est un truc très psychologique. Très inspiré guerre froide West versus Est, mais dans l'espace. Je suis capitaine du vaisseau, le commandant, c'est un peu pareil. En vrai, c'est un vaisseau schlag, hein. Comment ça, t'es déjà malade? Malade de quoi? T'as la grippe? Mais tu sors pas. Comment vous faites pour être malade quand vous ne sortez pas dehors? Commandant, colonel, capitaine, général. Regardez, en tout petit en haut à gauche de ma fenêtre, il y a marqué Captain Guile. Ah, trop de saut dans l'hyperespace, putain. J'étais tellement trop premier degré. L'Arcadia. Ouais, mais des noms de vaisseaux habituels, c'est moins rigolo. Ah, je pense pas que ce soit ça, alors, tout fiche deck. De toute façon, le bouquin, c'est la même... Enfin, il y a une couverture qui ressemble beaucoup à l'illustration du jeu. C'est un squelette dans un squelette dans une combinaison spatiale à moitié enterrée sur une planète. Ah putain, ça me donne trop l'impression... Ça me rappelle Starship Trooper. Hein. Étoile garde à vous. Qui est bien chiant à lire. Il faut juste kiffer de savoir où est-ce que se place tel et tel grade à la cantine par rapport aux gens. Et, super intéressant. Ne lisez pas Étoile garde à vous si vous voulez ressentir les sensations du film. Hein. Vous allez juste vous faire chier à lire un truc qui suce l'armée. Oui, bah oui. Bah comme d'habitude. Sauf... Pas tout le monde l'a vu apparemment, mais ça a l'air d'être générationnel. Mais oui, c'est évident. Qu'est-ce que je veux dire? En ego. On va jouer Ah, The Invincible. Donc, je l'ai démarré une fois pour voir. Ça avait l'air de tourner, j'ai mis mes touches, tout ça. Comme un vrai professionnel de la profession qui essaye les jeux avant. De manière incroyable. Ça va arriver, vous inquiétez pas. Ouais, j'ai vu, bah oui, j'ai vu qu'ils ont annoncé. Ils ont annoncé qu'ils annoncent bientôt GTA 6. J'ai vu. Attendez. Pour l'instant, on va mettre ça en full screen. Tac, 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 tac. Voilà. C'est Master Gub. Déjà le son, déjà j'aime ce que j'entends. Ça me rappelle des choses. Alors j'ai un truc à dire par rapport au jeu. On m'a filé la clé. J'ai lu les CGU quoi d'utilisation de la clé, tout ça. J'ai refusé la clé, j'ai acheté le jeu. Voilà. Tout simplement parce que quand ils te filent la clé, ils te disent que tu peux pas le streamer jusqu'à tel point et t'as pas le droit de parler de tel truc et il faut pas que tu fasses ci, que tu fasses ça. Écoutez, gardez la clé, je l'achète. Voilà, je l'ai acheté. Bah non mais c'est chiant, ils veulent pas que tu parles de certains trucs de l'histoire. Ils veulent que t'arrêtes complètement de jouer et que tu arrêtes de streamer le jeu à partir d'un point particulier. Parce qu'apparemment, il y a des coups de théâtre qui font que, au niveau de l'histoire, c'est moyennement rejouable, je pense, tu vois. Mais c'est la vie. C'est le jeu, ma pauvre Lucette. Il y a des streamers qui streament les jeux, et puis voilà. Hein. La plupart du temps, les gens qui sont là, c'est pas des gens qui auraient acheté le jeu de toute façon. Parce que ceux qui veulent acheter le jeu, en général, ils se barrent. Ouais, autant filer une clé de démo, bah exactement. Donc voilà. J'ai payé le jeu. Il n'y avait pas de warning avec quand j'ai payé le jeu, c'était pas marqué. Voilà. Donc, on stream ça, tranquillou. Je suis en Epic, je suis en FR, tout a l'air d'être en FR. C'est beau, c'est propre. Ça démarre. Le Dragonfly. Une petite unité de recherche Commonwealth interplanétaire avec un équipage de 6 membres parcourt des régions éloignées de l'espace. Après avoir visité plusieurs mondes et exploré de nombreuses planètes, la mission d'exploration touche à sa fin. Cependant, sur le chemin du retour, il reste une tâche à accomplir pour l'équipage. Malgré les risques, l'astrogator Novik s'est lancé dans l'extraction d'un minéral rare et cher. Une jambe cassée et une immense douleur plus tard, Novik obtient le métal. Cependant, l'accident de l'astrogator n'empêche pas l'équipage de fêter la fin du cycle de recherche, un moment de franc succès, idéal pour tisser des liens profonds. Parce que tout à coup, il y en a deux qui toussent et qui crachent du sang. Non, c'est pas là. Satisfaits, les membres mettent le cap pour rentrer chez eux et vont se reposer dans les chambres d'hibernation. Ah, l'audio est pas en français, pardon. On est bon pour les sous-titres, en tout cas sur une ligne.
Is anyone there? Koval? Marit?
Le son est un peu faible, non? J'avais mis un peu moins fort, mais ça me paraît être un petit peu trop quand même. J'aime bien qu'on soit un peu dedans quand même. Putain.
This is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just
Bonne structure, mais...
this headache. Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it?
Moi, je suis derrière d'être sur mon bras.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several.
C'est moi ou... Attendez. Ah oui, non, c'est moi, j'avais baissé le volume aussi. Dites-moi si c'est trop fort, trop faible, si ça va, parce que comme j'ai changé ma carte son, je suis pas encore sûr de mes marques. Ça va. N'hésitez pas, hein, moi ça me dérange pas de mettre un peu fort les sons des trucs. Qu'on soit bien dedans.
Like I thought. Nothing.
Ok.
I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
J'aime bien la tech. Un côté un peu 70s encore une fois. Hein. Oh, Starfleet.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells.
La planète de Régis.
You have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a sign
T'appelles Régis?
of metabolic depression?
T'as dû souffrir il y a quelques années, toi.
Bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke.
Le Hooper et le Scarabée. T'avais fait la démo?
The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Ah bah, elle se rappelle un peu quand même.
You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Là-bas.
Bingo! I found
Ça me
the dog.
fait pas mal penser au vaisseau dans Alien quand même.
We have the first one. I need one more.
Bah, la needle.
An object I called needle.
À mon avis, c'est un peu fait exprès, je pense.
Right.
Ouais.
It resembles the eye of a needle.
C'est bon.
I report that I have established my position.
Ah, du coup, ça me donne la map.
Hit the road.
Enfin, oui, évidemment, mais je veux dire, je vais me voir bouger dessus, je pense. Je suis debout là? Ah, ok. Ouh. Il doit y avoir un filtre sur ma combi. Écoute, j'aime bien. Ça va, ça c'est cool. Voilà, c'est bien ce que je me disais. Ok. Hop.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Je vais pas la ramasser. L'avantage sur une planète comme ça, il y a des trucs par terre, on les voit de loin.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it
Pardon.
easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Je peux plus zoomer? C'est seulement quand on regarde un point d'intérêt? Ah non, c'est juste quand on regarde la map. Doucement.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon. Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it.
J'aime bien cette tech.
Look for me on your tracker.
Enfin, comme on disait encore une fois, ça fait très tech rétro-futur années 60-70. Il y avait Under the Waves qui était un petit peu comme ça aussi. Là on est presque plus sur des années 60 que des années 70. Parce que ça fait limite tech des années 50. Mais j'aime bien. Les couleurs font plus années 60-70 par contre. Après je crois que c'est aussi par rapport à quand le bouquin est sorti. Ils ont totalement pompé sur ma chaîne, bien sûr. Ils sont venus voir là hier soir et puis ils ont fait un jeu. Alors, est-ce que c'est de la vraie flotte?
There's water on this desert planet.
Ouais, alors... les trucs qui ressemblent à de l'eau. Tant que t'as pas analysé.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Mais bon, le nombre de trucs liquides qu'il peut y avoir. Oui, non, je pense qu'il faut que je passe à droite là. Je sais pas s'ils encouragent l'exploration ou si vraiment faut que j'aille au point A, au point B. Attends, doucement.
Alright. No time
Ah ouais, non, liquide inconnu, d'accord. Avec les oreilles. Merci. Oh, bah t'inquiète. Moi, tu sais, ça me va comme ça après, si t'arrives à faire des trucs. Mais du coup, t'as vu ma transition. In real,
Time to go.
Merde. Excusez, je me suis trompé de... Hop. promis, s'il y a un truc qui me tombe dessus, là, je ferai 3 pas sur le côté. C'est gentil. Mais je pourrais pas le scanner, hein, je crois. J'ai pas de scanner. Allez, tranquillou. Ça fait très taillé dans la roche. Je pense qu'elle chante pour se donner du courage. Bon bah c'est la fin du monde à cet endroit-là. Hop.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Je crois même qu'il y a des tempêtes qui s'arrêtent jamais, ever. Hein. Sur Jupiter, bon. Ah ouais? Bah je sais pas, j'avais l'impression d'avoir été dessus. C'est plutôt stylé quand même. Alors des petits points de vue comme ça. Des cases dédiées aux gens qui ont peur du vide. Peur des hauteurs.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren. Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg, not inviting.
Il y a un mini-jeu ou...
Too heavy.
Ah, alors attends. On fait le point avec ça, ok.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Ah, attendez, parce que je vois un petit chat qui a envie de sortir. J'arrive. Ne bougez pas. J'en ai pas une seconde. Heureux. Dans les jeux ça va. Moi je connais des gens même dans les jeux ils flippent. Hein. Wow. Il y a moyen de faire le point là-dessus. Bah là. Un petit point vers l'infini et l'au-delà là. C'est dommage. Je sais que c'est le jumelle pourri.
I just need to get down from here. Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold. I can't get down this way. I could attach a rope though.
Can't get down this way.
For some reason, I don't have one with me.
Le Tyrell. Et là, non. Là, ça glisse, ça, là. Ça va. On glisse sur le cul. C'est gentil. Je le fais avec mon cheval dans Red Dead. Hein.
The ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat.
Let's go. Wow.
On second thoughts, maybe not. The
Let's go, let's go.
is an injury.
Oh là là, attendez, je vais juste vérifier. Hein, mais... Parce que là c'est pire. Non mais là... Là c'est mort. Hein. Non, je suis sûr qu'il y a pas... Tu vas pas te faire mal là.
Damn it. I've been wandering around here too long. Looks like I'm going down after all.
Let's go. Doucement. Pose ton cucu, voilà. Mais panique pas. Même un enfant il panique pas là.
Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay.
Pas censé être une militaire qui a eu de l'entraînement. Alors remarque, c'est pas forcément. Elle est censée avoir eu un entraînement. Je peux pas prendre mes jumelles n'importe quand. Ah. Ah mais attends, mon scanner, c'est vrai que je le regarde pas, mais... Ok.
Visibility could be better.
Effectivement. What the fuck?
Maybe I should wait.
Eh ben, I'm gonna wait.
But if the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from you.
Aïe. Ah oui. Là, tout le jeu, il est dans la tempête comme ça.
What happened? Where?
Dis-moi qu'elle a rebooté. Non. Qu'est-ce que t'en as?
Heading to... Possible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time.
Ah non, elle a avancé.
But I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
Ah oui. J'étais genre là. Je fais oui. C'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est pour tourner la page. Mais j'en sais rien.
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land.
Mais j'en étais à vérifier si je
Get
pouvais.
back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Ah, voilà. Écu. Ah, je vois 2 capsules maintenant. C'est quoi? C'était... Ok. Il va y avoir le sarlac en bas là. Ouais, c'était peut-être plus par là-haut. Ça m'a l'air... Je suis pas sûr que je puisse monter là. Je pense que c'est pas free à ce point-là quand même. Let's go. On va là-dedans. Il avait bien déçu Riddick quand même. Hein. Après un bon film comme Les Chroniques. D'accord. Eh ben c'est cool. C'est d'autant plus cool. Bah... J'ai pas compris le move de Riddick d'avoir fait un espèce de pseudo reboot remake de Pitch Black alors que ça avait pas besoin du tout, tu vois. Ouais, non, mais moi c'est pas le budget même qui m'a posé problème, c'est l'histoire, quoi. Ah, le jeu, j'ai pas calculé. Pourquoi 4 3 Pitch Black connecte de Riddick. C'est pas le budget qui a fait que l'histoire est naze, hein. Et juste une copie de Pitch Black, ce qui n'a pas d'intérêt en soi.
I remember you. Regis third satellite.
Pas une copie. Ça, il y a trop de similarités, quoi. C'est trop arrivé à... C'est trop arrivé à l'époque où ils faisaient plein de films en disant non, c'est pas un reboot ni rien, puis en fait ça ressemblait beaucoup à un reboot, quoi. Nous avons les données venant de la sonde. Pardon. Faut que je me mette dans le jeu.
How's the activity?
0, 0 and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Terrible.
We'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In the word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just
Nothing.
oxygen. If there were no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
Regis 3.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, They've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible?
Good
The
guess, Doctor.
Invincible. Ça, il faut dire.
A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are
Ça a
neither
l'air d'être
better
un
nor
truc
worse than us.
cauchemardesque, ce truc. Hein.
I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay. And how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate.
Astrogator.
As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Le micro qu'il y a sur le côté là, ça m'appelle des jouets en plastique que j'ai eu avec des micros comme ça mais en plastique là. C'est pas très loin du début, ouais. Je me suis réveillé là sur la planète, j'essaie de rejoindre un camp qui est au-dessus là, un camp de...
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Un camp d'atterrissage. Et on sait juste qu'on est venu étudier la planète parce que apparemment elle est chelou.
Do you copy?
Elle est chelou parce que normalement l'atmosphère devrait garantir la vie et apparemment il y a zéro vie. Ce qui est bizarre. Putain, il est stylé.
Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again.
Normalement, première chose que tu fais, tu vérifies s'il y a du sang sur les mains du robot.
Oh, maybe if I... RT, default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Attends, il a...
Dr. Crowther,
Ah oui, il y a de l'atmosphère.
didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right?
Il a l'air complètement zinzin.
Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther.
Il a l'air ding-ding.
Shape. I'm going to examine him now.
Il va te mordre.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator,
Fine.
Astrogator.
I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
my receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please, I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
But to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp. And he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him.
Il est complètement loco.
Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plate tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have
Plus que fatigué, il est en train de...
still need to designate
Il est délirant.
landing.
Il est stupéfait, apparemment. Et où le livre de bord? Fumier! Tu vas répondre, oui?
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Crowther. It's not a mission log, but it will do.
L'analyse initiale de l'échantillon révèle la présence de nickel, fer, manganèse, beryllium et titane dans sa composition. Je donnerai cher pour comprendre ce dont il s'agit vraiment. J'ai une théorie. Une météorite géante composée de nickel et de fer s'est écrasée sur Régis 3, faisant ainsi fondre sa surface il y a des millions d'années. Non, impossible. La forme des structures indique que ce n'est pas possible. Oui. J'appuie sur X en rafale.
Dr. Crowther kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates.
Il est en freeze? Ah bon?
A2316.
J'ai pas perdu de paquet.
360.
Bizarre.
I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
J'ai rien eu de particulier, ça doit être Twitch. Je sais pas pourquoi. Par contre, j'arrive pas. Attends. Ah, il a pas pris en compte mon changement de touche.
Yeah, just a sec.
5 secondes carrément.
Got it.
Please make sure it
Oh.
works.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Je regarde un truc. Merci Simon pour le follow.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet
Plutôt stylé ça. Hein.
and secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
it's not working. Not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard.
Je laisse l'autre dans sa bulle. Je vois pas les humains là, avec ça, on est d'accord? Non, parce que là, il y a un gars normalement. Ok. Alors, il doit y avoir plusieurs grottes.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Ok, faut que j'aille là, ça. Ah non, rien. Bon, voilà. Vache.
And once more,
C'est un loading, ça?
damn piece of junk.
Il y a des télémètres là. Wow. Non, c'est ma respiration. Ok. Pourquoi d'un seul coup c'est la lumière? Ok. Ça va bouger, on est d'accord que j'ai juste fait un tour sur moi-même. Oui. Ah non. Attends.
No. No point in going back this way.
C'est ouf comment... Comment je m'y retrouve pas des fois.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Il faudrait peut-être que je vois l'excavation site aussi. Excavation. Ah, il y a un drapeau là. Ah, mais ça, c'est les...
Oh, damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right.
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Je sais pas. Je t'avoue que je suis pas très géologue, moi. D'excavation. On va aller au point d'exclamation.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous.
J'avoue, c'est chelou. Après, attention, hein, il y a des trucs naturels qui ressemblent à ce genre de trucs aussi. Hein. Surtout dans le monde des cristaux. Là, je suppose que ça va pas l'être. Mais... Geyser.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Parce qu'il va falloir que je descende. Hein. Je vais regarder ce truc là de près. Ah, mais il y a une échelle. Ah non. Par exemple, il y a des cristaux là qui forment qui font des espèces de carrés comme ça. Super beaux et on dirait des trucs électroniques un peu. Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle. Vraiment des trucs magnifiques. Des structures super complexes avec plein de carrés comme ça.
Doctor?
Checking! It's a drill! So damn loud!
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allowed. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Ils préviennent au début hein, qu'il y a des...
We dug up another 3 cubic meters.
Faut pas être photosensible pour jouer au jeu.
Remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Oh, furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system. So vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of
Millions.
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Novik. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Oui.
Carefully, Conrad.
Regis, we're losing reception.
Still nothing.
Can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
We can land Dragonfly as close to their camp as possible.
Doctor, you well know we can't.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yeah, you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
On peut pas aller par là. Je vais faire quoi?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Mais du coup, ça me ferait retourner là-bas.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing
Mais
really.
oui, rien du tout. Hein.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological.
Merde. Nous devons nous concentrer sur les deux, l'analyse chimique de l'eau et le forage géologique.
Section, measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Merde, quel con. Des couches d'argile sédimentaires parsemées d'une substance noire et rouge non géologique et non planétaire. Vieille d'au moins plusieurs millions d'années. Alliance Cosmo-Solidaire, quartier général du Commonwealth interplanétaire division spatiale système solaire. Cher docteur Marit, ceci est une réponse à la dernière conférence interplanétaire. Nous aimerions vous offrir une promotion en tant qu'astrogator pour la future expédition Obélisque 03. Vos compétences et vos performances globales lors des missions précédentes ont prouvé que vous étiez prête pour la prochaine étape de l'aventure spatiale. Nous avons hâte d'entendre votre réponse dès que vous serez en retour de votre mission actuelle. Généralement, cordialement général Pirxard, commandant de division spatiale locale.
I think I know where I can find her.
Picard. Oui. Pourquoi pas.
The signal's coming from a cast-off backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Ouais.
She's here. I found her. Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Marit?
No. No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3.
Ah merde. Mais c'est quoi ces conneries? Mais j'ai aucun problème moi de mon côté. Ça fait chier, j'ai aucun problème. J'ai aucune perte de réseau, j'ai aucun paquet perdu, j'ai l'encodage il se prend pas la tête. Bah oui, mais de 3 secondes c'est beaucoup. C'est bizarre. Bah je pense que c'est Twitch, hein. Fait chier. Yosiko.
Please. Live, damn it. Mary.
Oui, je déconne depuis hier.
Becky.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
D'accord.
That's enough. Enough.
Merit. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Après, je peux rien y faire puisque moi de mon côté, il n'y a rien qui me dit qu'il y a un problème. Ça vient forcément de Twitch d'une manière ou d'une autre.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
On est d'accord, je les vois pas. Non. Non. Bah, je vois le corps, mais... C'est pas mis spécialement... C'est laquelle?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find the doctor, alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here. Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna!
He's... Koval? He's also do this to me. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Capitaine, je reçois une communication de quelqu'un que vous connaissez.
Koval.
Merci Zakiel pour les 6 mois de sub.
So empty.
Merci, merci.
Just like Krauters. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauters?
Faudrait que je baisse un peu les alertes aussi. Attends, je les ai baissés un peu.
Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me,
Quand je peux.
The lander is...
Attendez une seconde. Non, c'est là-dedans. System sound. Bah. Ah non, ça c'est mon micro, pardon. Tac. On va mettre comme ça. Moins violent normalement.
It's on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Ah, s'il les a déchirés juste en deux.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while.
Tout à fait.
Have you found it?
Nouveau badge.
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat. I'll connect the Androbot through the Commander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending.
Je t'entends dans l'air.
Degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Il y a aussi l'autre dans la tente quand même.
See you up there.
Je me casse, je prends pas. Moi je viens me barrer avec lui. Hein.
Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
It would be best if I followed Gorski right away. But shouldn't I still transfer the others?
No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me.
Understood.
Ah d'accord. Le docteur, bah, il vient pas de me dire qu'il n'y a pas besoin parce qu'il y a le robot. Encore l'autre.
We've gone over everything in that area. I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down? Oh, I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not...
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Je sais que c'est poisson. Quoi? C'est où ça?
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
C'était ici. Ah oui, registre 3.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe.
Laisse activer la sonde téléguidée volante.
What do you see? Is it working correctly?
Possiblement. Ça veut dire quoi? Hein? Pardon.
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
D'accord.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Qu'est-ce que trouver le mieux? Bi, Boli ou Luna? ce truc-là.
Please enter B. B, E.
La démocratie a parlé.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Bon, du coup. Qu'est-ce que je fais, moi? Qu'est-ce que je te vois? Oui.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein. Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical
C'est possible. Merde. Eh bien, let's go.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, B. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
Oh, now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
Well, it's a far-fetched theory, but seems so. As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
The battery in the detector lasts for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Je sais pas exactement. Parce que je l'ai pas analysé au début.
Gotcha.
C'est pas de l'eau en tout cas.
Found his
Apparemment.
tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going
Je suis pas sûr
astray.
d'ailleurs. En vrai.
It's downhill.
Si remarque qu'elle a dit de l'eau au début.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters.
Ah oui.
I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Petit succès. Yasna s'est approché de la lave brûlante.
Hello, B. Whoa, hey, easy there.
Et dodo. Ah mais... Ok.
This way, I think.
Je dirais là, non? Un peu plus open que ça, quoi.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
Par contre, elle s'en fait pas du tout côté
No worries, sir.
oxygène et tout ça, quoi. J'ai même pas entendu, je crois, évoquer la possibilité d'un problème d'oxygène. Ou... Après, tu peux pseudo-respirer sur la planète, non? Je crois. Mais je suis revenu au lac.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found...
Ouais.
surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Est-ce qu'elle est par là?
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Pas trop par où il faut que je monte. Ça a l'air pas mal.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations, Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me.
Oh.
Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Hi, B. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, could it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty. We have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right?
Let's
Well,
go.
the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Huh. Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms? Some spontaneous process? Or pure chaos? Something inhuman. That's for sure. These bushes are kind of weird.
You'd better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir. The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Et hop, on balance sur Satisfactory. Je l'ai toute seule.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent. 47
Copy. Entering final.
Pas de... Ouais, je suis la mission de secours, je sais. Pas de...
Hopper has landed.
Refreeze depuis tout à l'heure.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Ok. Tant mieux, tant mieux.
I'm going outside.
Oh, hier j'ai regardé MV jouer à Deep Rock Galactic Survival là. Franchement, ça m'a donné envie d'y jouer. Pourtant, c'est pas Survival, c'est... Si, c'est Survival. Je sais plus comment il s'appelle. Deep Rock Galactic... En tout cas, c'est un machin. Un truc où tu dois tirer en boucle sur des trucs et... Mais j'adore l'ambiance parce que c'est de l'ambiance de Deep Rock Galactic, quoi. Ouais.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this.
Et d'habitude, ces jeux-là, je les trouve hyper moches. Et celui-là, il est stylé, parce que ça se passe avec le bestiaire et l'ambiance de Deep Rock Galactic et tout ça. Et franchement, quand il sortira comme il faut, je le ferai.
Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. You can't afford to lose this lander too.
Ah. Elle a déjà le truc qu'elle va récupérer plus tard. Ça, c'est bizarre. Survivor. Deep Rock Galactic, machin Survivor. Rogue Survivor, non, c'est pas ça.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble.
Ah bah celui-là.
It's just one
l'océan.
for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Where does this certainty come from, Astrogator? HQ can send us as many directives as they please, justified or not.
I won't let that happen. We have the imprimis homini law to refer to. The Commonwealth cannot achieve its goals at the expense of the people, at the expense of my crew.
But isn't that exactly what's happening? The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission.
Astrogator.
Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new...
On est d'accord que dans l'histoire, par exemple, ce détecteur-là, je l'avais pas encore au début.
Copy that. Over and out.
Je l'ai ramassé après, quoi. Donc là, vu que c'est un flashback, elle devrait pas l'avoir, quoi. Alors c'est le jeu avec les nains mineurs de l'espace, mais sauf que là c'est pas le jeu qu'on avait joué avec les mineurs de l'espace, c'est un jeu vu de dessus à la Surviving, là, tu sais les jeux, c'est pas Survivor que ça s'appelle, mais où t'as des vagues d'ennemis de ouf qui arrivent sur toi et tu dois, en roguelite, tu montes de level et à chaque fois que tu montes de level, tu choisis des améliorations et tu dois survivre le plus longtemps possible. Exactement comme Vampire Survivor. Et d'autres jeux dans ce style, c'est un peu la mode. Enfin, il y a eu un peu une mode avec ces trucs. Sauf que là, c'est avec... c'est totalement l'ADA, l'environnement et les monstres Deep Rock Galactic. Si vous connaissez bien le jeu. C'est exactement le bestiaire. Et puis, il y a plein de refs. Et franchement, c'est trop cool. En tout cas, je sais pas si... Pepper.
Vous connaissez.
Merci Pepper pour les 34 mois. Merci, merci. T'as vu ça? Merci Pepper. T'as vu Pepper, j'ai une nouvelle... j'ai un nouvel habillage de chaîne, regarde. Depuis hier. Je suis dans un vaisseau maintenant. C'est comme ça.
Allô? Allô?
Voilà. Et ouais, moi aussi j'aime bien l'ADA, et puis il est joli vu d'en haut et tout. Après, ça reste un survivor, je pense pas que tu joues des millions d'heures. Parce que ça doit être vite dur, mais en tout cas quand il sortira, j'y jouerai bien.
This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
C'est fluide au fait chez vous? Ça va. Oh, putain, j'arrive pas à dire si c'est fluide ou pas sur la preview, c'est ouf ça maintenant. C'est chiant que la preview d'OBS soit pas fiable à ce niveau-là. Parce qu'à une époque c'était fiable, je sais pas pourquoi maintenant. Par contre je sais plus où elle est. Au secours, c'est où l'Est? Attends. On était par là. Par là, par là.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
He's saying, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must...
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that. This? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Je crois pas que c'était des oiseaux, hein, c'était des espèces de particules qui partaient des fleurs. Plus du tout structure en métal ici.
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Astrogator.
I tried to resuscitate it, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Crowther.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the doctor. Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Guess I know where Gorska was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Let's go.
Going down after him.
Ah,
Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowther's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval.
Eh ben.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight.
Le robot là, il peut pas aider, il vole.
What if you sway?
Il peut pas me mettre à cheval dessus.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Non.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
Mais le robot il se met en dessous et je saute sur lui.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
Ça peut pas être pire qu'une chute-chute.
Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything.
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna.
En plus il y a des barres, il y a des espèces de barreaux dessus. Je peux l'attraper peut-être.
Alright, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility.
A certain possibility.
But maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes.
Fait 1 heure que je le dis.
It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
Bah, on s'en fout.
That I cannot guarantee.
Si elle tient pas, c'est pas pire que de jeter directement de toute façon.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Au pire, t'as un truc qui te tient 2 secondes. Que rien du tout. Hein? Quelle était la question?
1 meter forward.
Ah oui, non.
I can't reach it. A bit closer, please.
Allez.
You could say so.
Voilà, au pire.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Oui, c'est vrai que le sol est en mauvais état. C'est vrai que bon, on pouvait facilement se casser une cheville ou quoi, et j'avoue que c'est pas le moment. Ah oui, d'accord.
Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
Damn. What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal?
To a significant degree. Left or right? I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep?
Yes. I dread to think. If something were to live here,
Yes?
It would have to be very small, like insects. On the other hand, there's no flora around to support such organisms. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
Ah, il était là-bas.
Going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place.
Il y a encore une frise, c'est
Gorski
casse-couille.
may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
I'm working on it. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment. Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
Bah, à mon avis, c'est par derrière. Hein,
There's no
parce que...
time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
Tu veux que je fasse? Il n'y a pas de passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
Ah bah quand même, ça parle d'oxygène un peu,
And
des
at
fois.
worst,
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
if I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauser, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so.
C'est censé être pour ça que l'autre est devenu barge, là, c'est à cause du méthane.
These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Damn it, I deal with all this good. I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only one conclusion. Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I suspect the surface of Regis 3 was once inhabited.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
Metal. Ouais.
It's a bit like Pando.
C'est quoi, Pando?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from...
Ça va, le jeu savait qu'on était des ignares aussi.
As a
C'est quoi
result,
l'explique?
it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe...
That's very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. Hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
The doctor.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor...
Le fait qu'ils disent c'est Gorski, ouais, je pense que...
No confirmation again. I report, I've made an amazing discovery.
On peut en déterminer que c'est lui.
Structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago.
Des pétawatts et des hexawatts.
To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in this discovery, in spite of everything.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
That's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his gear.
Back in the camp, he reported Marit's abandoned things.
Ouch!
Yes, now what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Ok. Ah oui, je peux aller en dessous.
Finally! I have his position. Not yet.
Sac à dos.
His backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, There he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor, answer me, please.
Il a pas l'air bien.
Almost there. Got him. He's not moving.
Comment il est arrivé dans ce truc, dans ce coin-là? Et les techniques.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Elle ferme son casque, non, peut-être?
He's alive.
Ah mais il a plus d'oxygène.
Barely.
Did you react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski!
Il est relié à la structure.
Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Allez, viens.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS.
Peut-être aller chercher le
You should pick up a
backpack.
transmission with his...
Ah mais il en a plus, c'est ça? Il a dit qu'il avait encore 2 heures d'oxygène, donc si je vais chercher le backpack, il a de l'oxygène dans son backpack.
Nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The broke will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting 2 suits at the same time.
Merde, attends, je peux...
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't smell the gas now. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Pas faux.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
Voilà, rien qu'empêche de mettre un coup à lui un petit peu.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
En plus, ils ont dit que c'est au bout d'1 heure qu'il y a des problèmes avec le méthane. Bon, peut-être qu'entre-temps, c'est pas bon non plus. Pas par où faut que j'aille, hein. C'est ça qui est bien. Je peux pas regarder mon... Ah. Pas qu'il y a misère déjà là, hein.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Ok. Non, mais la gravité, pas pareil. Elle l'a dit à un moment donné. Elle a dit en 1G, je galérerais à le soulever, mais... Ah, elle l'a pas dit avec lui, mais elle l'a dit avec un autre.
Now, mark the place for the lander, and we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
De quoi? Où? Quoi?
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
m'a déposé dans un bon quartier. Un quartier riche.
What? Oh, what was that?
On va voir si ta baraque elle tient au bout de plusieurs millions d'années.
Astragator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Ah bah ouais, mais bon. Pas de regret, c'était le truc à faire, hein. Ah, j'ai encore mes trucs, ok. Bah, let's go. Hein.
Deposit of water. Probably. Shit. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No. Too deep. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors. Situation. Hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
La fusée veut pas fuse. Le flair veut pas flairer. Évidemment. C'est le corniche.
Fucking great. I can't. I just. Can't. I'm pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked. Who's that? I can't see. Koval. You came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please. Speak to me.
Ouais, c'est moi, Carval. Vas-y, viens, s'il te plaît.
So glad to see you, Yasna.
Bien sûr, c'est moi.
So much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
How are you planning to do it? I won't jump over to you.
There's a passage on the left. It should get easier from there. Meanwhile, I'll be watching you from above. As long as we have comms, you won't lose me. We'll be out of here within an hour, you'll see.
I don't have the time to wander around, Koval. Come down and help me.
I'd love to, but then we'll both be stuck at the bottom. You have to pull yourself together. There is no other way. You need to get up.
Après, hallucination ou pas, si ça me fait bouger.
So much for the rescue.
non, j'ai pas trouvé un collègue, ça paraît être une hallucination. Parce que c'est censé être le mec qui est parti avec la sonde en fait. Tu sais, qui était dans les vapes que j'ai ramené sur mon dos là. Enfin, que j'ai porté. Et qui est parti avec le module. Donc, il y a peu de chances qu'il soit revenu pépère pour venir me sauver au fin fond de la cité de métal, quoi.
Cobble, say something. I can't stand this silence.
You often do that.
Il est très détendu.
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm not afraid. Just a little tired.
Oh, don't play the hero. You really don't have to pretend in front of me. I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Novick. The old man monitors our parameters.
He only tells us what he deems fit. You know that, Koval.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest.
One more hill. You can do it.
Oh, I've had enough. Just enough.
Allez.
Forward, Yasna. Faster. We're racing against
Faster.
time. Come on. We're fighting for our lives, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
A moment ago, you said we'd be fine. And now you're letting me off so easily.
Oh, it's not easy for me. Not at all. I'll be here with you until the end.
Till the
Remember,
end.
none of this is your fault. You deserve to finally rest.
No, I don't. I won't give up yet.
Allez, go.
Can you stand?
I need... catch my breath first.
Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you.
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it. Yeah, I can
There you
do
go.
it. Yeah, I will not give up.
I never doubted it.
Pour l'amitié de mes amis et de Saori.
Thank goodness.
See? You made it. My wife
Ouais,
is so good.
ouais, ah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kinda did.
Faut absolument que j'aille pisser. Je reviens dans 2 minutes. Heureux. On y retourne. Ce bruitage. Ah.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well. They're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. Millions of years ago, there was life on the surface of Regis 3.
Is it really such good news?
Je comprends pas, ils ont pas pécho des poissons, l'autre équipe là?
Not even bacteria or viruses?
Maybe it was an impact event that could have wiped all life of the continents.
Ça, je comprends pas
But
trop.
if it were bigger than the one that killed our dinosaurs, only organisms in the depths
Ah, mais elle parle de la vie
of
sur
would have
la
any
terre ferme,
chance of
d'accord.
survival.
Sounds far-fetched. Do you honestly believe that evolution would not continue to advance after all those millions of years?
How come you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Simple. I walk faster.
Mhm.
Come on. It's time to be among other people again. They're out there, somewhere. I promise.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall.
You will overcome that fear just like the others. Because if you stay here, you will die.
He's gone again. So after all...
I can't go with you any further, Yasna.
Koval?
Forgive me for pushing and rushing you so much. It's just... I had to pull you out of there somehow. Unfortunately, by now my body is some chemical leftover. An empty shell. I want to believe this is not our farewell. If it is, it has been an absolute pleasure serving with you.
Attends, l'autre il est en train de me dire au revoir à la radio. Je suis là, hein. Il est en train de se barrer.
Yasna, I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. Really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Koval.
Yasna, are you saying... what? Are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking
It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And I was watching all these kind of crap.
Totalement notre technologie, ça. Hein.
You must evacuate immediately.
De l'Alliance, là, je sais pas quoi.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's a damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, indeed. Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. I'm
Je suis
completely...
censé monter là ou il se passe quoi?
No. If it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
J'y vais à
It's
l'arrache.
moving away from me.
Je vois rien.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship head on?
Instead, they waste time on some shady diversion.
Exactly. Makes no sense.
Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
C'est Bee qui m'a sauvé.
Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting paralysis.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. I guess it's busted for good. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible...
Ouais, de toute façon, l'Alliance, c'est des humains. Hein.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Ouais, mais je pense qu'il veut le dire sur la surface dure, tu vois. Pas dans les océans.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Jasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the protocol?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Oh, not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the city.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir.
Oh mais...
Still have to save Gorski.
Vraiment, j'ai le temps de faire l'espion.
I
J'ai le temps de faire l'espionne alors que je suis en train de respirer du méthane.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
De quoi?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Wow.
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere. Your saturation is dropping. So, how are you feeling?
Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. Actually, Koval participated in Astragator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter?
No, a rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Je vois que dalle.
No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I get? Anyway.
Not disappointment, but tiredness.
Allez, go.
You surprised?
No, not at all. It's understandable.
Je peux pas le prendre en fait. C'est ça que t'es en train de me dire. Ah si.
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Au secours. D'accord. Je me disais, il y avait un truc bizarre.
But I still have to pop back outside.
Capitaine, je détecte un raid qui nous arrive droit dessus sur le radar.
Merci tonton Cassie pour le raid.
But it's
Merci, merci. Yo. Chercher de l'oxygène.
I think there's a chance of an oxygen tank around here. Somewhere.
Why didn't I think of that myself?
Pour ça, c'en est pas. Hein.
Got it.
What?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Rescue kit. It is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances.
C'est bon?
And better.
Yes. That's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
Faut que je passe par l'autre côté. Ah non. Let's go.
Ah, the engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Ah mais c'est vrai que je vais vraiment le conduire d'ailleurs.
Are you driving?
Oh là là, oui.
I'm going. Please talk to me.
C'est vraiment moi qui...
It hit the bonnet.
C'est vraiment moi qui conduis.
Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is
Le Chardic,
Faraday cage. The energy
regarde ça.
flow through the body, discharging to the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
Oh oui. Putain, j'ai pas encore fait mes switches pour faire partir les trucs comme ça sur mon stream deck. J'ai pas encore configuré mon stream deck pour ma nouvelle... pour mon nouveau... mes nouveaux trucs.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and...
T'as encore des frises?
the rocket. Then we put it back together.
Je pense que ça va être toute la soirée, hein, si
So
c'est
whatever
comme ça.
was on hand, it's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak.
Ah, pour le coup, là, j'ai 88 frames. Ça pourrait être de ma faute, ce coup-ci.
Creatures. You are making
C'est
this
bizarre.
up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Bah, ça va encore, c'est pas très souvent, quoi. On est d'accord. Pas du Chardic. Ça va, c'est smooth. Malgré le type de terrain. C'est de l'eau, ça? Là, je sais pas par où faut aller, mais j'y vais.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is?
Sud-ouest,
I
d'accord.
don't have a compass, remember?
Bah, t'as une carte quand même.
The fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Ça fait un peu ça. Normalement là, à droite.
Status? How you doing, Yasna?
Bah écoute. Au sud-ouest, hein, puisque tu m'as dit sud-ouest.
I'm still alive. I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
On est good.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data lockers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Ça fait réfléchir.
Same guts, eh? Just like with humans.
But you get win. Results.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Du coup, maintenant, c'est mon copain, la voiture. On pourra dégager le fanion de l'Alliance, quand même.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm is raging. Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
Flemme de discuter. Je vois le genre de conversation qu'ils ont dans le jeu. Je sens que c'est des conversations qui mettent de l'ambiance, mais qui sont pas d'une extrême importance.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
3, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating
Ça
directly.
fait du bien un peu ça.
Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
I'm going then. No need for further delay.
Agreed.
I'll let you know when I'm out of the city for good.
Very good. I'll be on standby.
Let's go.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Attends, t'as dit quoi? Oui, c'est ça, on est sur AZ-25 0 fort. 0 fort. C'est genre là? Non. Ah, il s'en fout, d'accord. C'était ici en vrai qu'il fallait que je le regarde.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time. Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Archie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Archie with other tasks.
Ok, j'ai un choix. Soit on repart tenter d'être un héros, d'être une héroïne. Soit on la joue safe et on se barre. que vous pensez, vous? Les gens qui dorment pas. Votez en haut du chat. Vous qui regardez, vous pouvez voter en haut du chat pour choisir. Ne mettez pas 50-50, bien sûr. Reste une minute. Bah écoutez. Tenter de faire ce qu'il faut.
I won't need the lander, Mr. Gator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
This is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Est-ce qu'on va vraiment changer les choses? Ou est-ce que c'est juste pour choisir une fin?
They're approaching their coordinates.
On va vraiment faire des choses.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that. Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules. Someone.
Just one?
For now, yes. Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. We can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Du coup, quoi? Par là?
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus.
L'homme est un loup pour l'homme.
Doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sacrée foreuse.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through.
Ces trucs-là sont pas censés me détecter, hein?
I'll see.
Il m'a dit quoi? Faut que je passe l'autre côté, ça? J'ai pas compris. J'ai pas suivi ce qu'il m'a dit après. Du coup, ce truc-là, je m'en rapproche en mode balèque. Alors que j'étais plus loin que ça, il me disait attention, il doit déjà sûrement. Oui. J'essaie de passer le plus loin possible de ces trucs-là.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Could be
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
your life, Doctor.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Un trou noir. Résumé des recherches trimestrielles. Les recherches empiriques et les simulations effectuées lors du dernier trimestre ont permis à notre équipe de tirer les conclusions suivantes. Toute matière peut devenir un trou noir. Un trou noir peut absorber la lumière grâce à la gravité. Nous en sommes arrivés à la thèse que l'existence d'un trou noir est une conséquence de la théorie générale de la relativité. Un trou noir pourrait bien absorber une étoile fût-elle de la taille du Soleil. La combustion d'une étoile, ou en d'autres termes sa dématérialisation, s'accompagne d'un flash de matière provenant de l'intérieur d'un trou noir. Étendu des vérifications renforcées, l'objet de nos recherches renforcées durant les prochaines années sera une singularité, un petit point d'une énorme masse présente dans chaque trou noir. Selon notre équipe, c'est à cet endroit précis que se situe le point où plus aucune loi de la physique ne fonctionne. La mort du soleil, la rectification de l'article. Rédacteur machin chose, responsable de l'article scandaleux salissant mon nom et minimisant l'impact de mes résultats scientifiques. Je vous saurai gré de rectifier l'article La mort du soleil, les menaces d'un scientifique. Page 9 et 10, numéro 5 de la revue périodique Jeune astrophysicien, publié cette année. On peut non seulement trouver dans ces textes des erreurs de nature scientifique, mais également des citations inappropriées de mes hypothèses formulées lors du dernier congrès. Je joins une correction. Selon mes rappels de l'auteur Dr Bouza, non pas Boza, recherche effectuée lors des excursions cosmiques, je constate que le temps nécessaire à l'hydrogène pour s'épuiser lors de la combustion d'une étoile prend... Ça met 1000 ans. Il fait 10 km l'article. Il est pas content. Parce qu'on a déformé ses propos. Sentez ma flemme.
I'm at the central module, in the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Ok. Donc la 2, pas très... pas dingue.
Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably
Là, c'est pas dingue non plus.
One is a flying unit.
Ah, là, trop ça marche. Ah bah c'est le ballon.
Probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Okay.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
On va quand même vérifier les autres, hein, histoire de... péter. Et péter.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Non. Personne tout à l'heure, on a vu quelqu'un.
Everywhere, just empty.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Maybe they went back to the Invincible. If something in this base or near it was a critical threat to them.
Have you seen any signs of a struggle? Damaged equipment?
No, not at all. The equipment looks like it was used quite recently.
On a les couilles d'aller voir. Let's go. Hein.
First images from this area. If it's
Du coup, on va
flying long
voir ce qui
enough,
s'est passé.
it may store important information.
C'est moi, non?
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Bizarre. Il a l'air en plus mauvais état que tout à l'heure, ce truc-là, cet astro-là. Là. Bon, c'est des éruptions, on va dire. Ouh! C'est un robot? C'est lui que j'ai vu tout à l'heure, ouais.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
J'aime bien leur design.
It's just a robot.
Très rétro. Je peux récupérer une petite teibou. Ouais, la street. Encore des endroits que j'ai pas fait dans ce bordel. Dans ce dédale là.
I'm entering the next module.
Okay.
I guess it's a biolab.
Ah bah un post-caille.
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean. Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab.
La caillasse.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
On voit tout ça là sur le... Ouais. Et une autre... Fait flipper lui. Ah. Je le vois pas. Le focus a du mal. J'avoue. Que dalle. Mais du coup... Elle se balade à côté de lui, elle le dit même pas à l'autre. En mode... tu sais que je suis en train de me balader à côté du machin. Alors... C'est bien le genre de truc où je me perds. Hein. Et il y a un étage.
There's one more floor.
Not so fast, Jasper. Please check the ground level first. Only then move on to the next one.
C'est ça que j'ai fait. Ah oui, j'ai pas tout regardé.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invicible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Track it down.
They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it? Oh, like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed... upwards. Which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long.
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Ah, faut que je reparte à mon véhicule par contre. Ou déjà.
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there.
À gauche là.
Or...
Ah mais il est là. Je l'avais.
Are you still looking?
Il est venu tout seul.
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Convoi de l'Alliance, c'est dans l'autre sens. C'est... Non, c'est complètement à gauche. Ouais,
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Dromont, merci, c'est gentil. Et merci doublement de rester quand même si tu veux pas te spoil.
Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. The night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Attends que je vérifie. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Un véhicule volant? Yokon. Ça fait encore des frises? C'est relou. Ah mais c'est une soucoupe. Putain stylé. Vous savez qu'il y a avait des prototypes de l'armée qui ressemblaient à ça. Quand ils essayaient un peu de voir si les soucoupes c'était cool comme concept de véhicule aéronautique. Ouais, c'est la vieille SF des années 60-70. Ouais, bah je pense que je vais stop là pour l'instant et qu'on recommencera et qu'on continuera ça lundi. Parce que ça me fait chier que ma VOD soit plein de frises et tout ça aussi, en même temps s'il y en a. Salut Pinball Mag. Ça va et toi, je suis gueulé pour rien. Ça fait chier. Donc on va voir si c'est mieux. Il n'y a aucune raison. Il n'y a vraiment aucune raison que mon OBS freeze. Il m'indique pas de freeze. Je suis à 2% de CPU. 0,2% de CPU. Le jeu a l'air petit. Voilà. Bah on verra si ça passe bien sur la VOD. Mais là ça me fait chier que vous voyez pas ça dans de bonnes conditions en fait. Je peux vraiment la piloter.
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Ah, c'est Twitch, ouais, non mais je suis d'accord. Je me doute que c'est Twitch, mais le problème c'est que ça change pas que vous regardez un truc qui frise souvent, quoi, c'est casse-couille. Ah non. Mais non, je voulais piloter la soucoupe. Elle est trop stylée. Oh, t'abuses. Je kiffe bien le design, en tout cas, il est cool. Bah écoutez, pour l'instant, il y a un mode photo. Ouh, son petit style. Attends, on monte. Voilà. Non mais le jeu est assez sympathique graphiquement. Ça va. Depuis le dernier point de contrôle, oui ça va, c'est pas très loin. On arrête là pour The Invisible. Tout simplement parce que il faut aussi... Attendez. Il faut aussi que je fasse la playlist pour demain. Il faut aussi que je fasse la playlist pour demain soir, parce que... Enfin que je la fasse, que c'est Speed qui l'a fait, mais... il faut que je la check, que je mette les trucs dans les bons... Dans l'ordre que j'ai envie, tout ça. Ça prend du temps. Et j'ai pas envie de faire ça à 3h du matin, je vous avoue. Et puis il faut que je prépare une petite scène. Mais de toute façon, ce sera la même scène pour le top 50 par contre. Hein, je vais pas faire un truc... je vais pas faire un truc différent. Ce sera pas avec un nouvel habillage spécialement, puisque c'est une émission qui va encore avoir... Genre, je vais faire encore 3-4 streams dessus, maximum. Donc voilà. Mais... ouais. Et ah oui, demain soir, pardon. Excusez-moi. J'ai oublié. Demain soir, jeudi donc. On commence un peu plus tôt. Sûrement du 18h30 dans ces eaux-là. Pour jouer normalement, si tout va bien, avec... non, c'est vendredi 2006, parce que demain on est jeudi. Demain on joue avec Zul à 18h30 à Tales Up, j'allais dire Time's Up. À Tales Up, si elle est pas... si elle a pas de fièvre. Parce que là elle en avait, on aurait dû jouer aujourd'hui, mais du coup, elle était pas bien. Donc demain on joue avec Zul et on enchaîne à 21h30 avec Lox. Bah il y a Lox aussi mais c'est après. Parce que Lox en fait elle arrive tard de toute façon, donc je peux caser les deux dans le planning. Donc demain on fera un petit peu plus tôt, on démarre avec Zul sur Tales Up, donc le JDR online qu'on avait fait en OP, mais là c'est pas une OP hein. Mais on aura quand même des clés à filer, des trucs comme ça. Parce qu'ils nous ont filé quand même d'autres trucs. Ils nous en ont filé encore. Mais bon, c'est pas de l'OP quoi. Et on sera en mode rigolade. C'est pas qu'on rigolait pas la dernière fois, mais... et après Lox, on va jouer à... Je me rappelle jamais du nom du truc. Le truc avec les pigeons et les mini-jeux là, c'est un truc de con. Un peu rigolo, où je vais être complètement nul, de ouf. Mais ça va être marrant. Donc voilà. Et vendredi, du coup, top 50. Ouais, Headbang, je sais pas quoi. Vendredi, du coup, top 50 2006, tout à fait. il faut que je vois la playlist du coup. Headbangers, ouais, c'est ça. C'est ça. Le jeu avec les pigeons chelous là. Donc voilà. Hein. Tout simplement. Et du coup, la suite de The Invincible lundi, quand Twitch sera moins casse-couille, ce sera bien. Quand Twitch fonctionnera mieux. Voilà. Je vous fais des bisous. Je vous dis la bonne nuit. Et puis voilà, allez, vous avez envie d'aller. Je vous dis à demain soir. Pas trop tard, du coup, je vous tiens au courant hein, pour voir si j'ai l'air en état ou quoi. D'accord ? La bonne nuit. Salut mon gars. Bye.
I need some sleep. You can't go home like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Everyone says I'm getting down too low. Everyone says you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. I need some sleep. Time to put the old hose down. I'm in too deep, and the wheels keep spinning round. Everyone says I'm getting down too low. Everyone says you just gotta let it go. 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 You just gotta